But last second swap over to Taliyah, so there we go. So a lot of side lane pressure coming through from KC. And Myrwn, okay.
He's going to do it again.
Should be able to secure the Scuttle Crab, but Elyoya will match the level 6 off of being able to clear out his own Raptors.
So all in for Jojo in the meanwhile, threaded volley, but sending in the soldiers to do the dirty work. A wall created, a flash from kyeahoo. Jojo, good gank, or rather Elyoya going to get ganked himself. Yike is now level 6, he flew in, he gets movement speed. Weaver's wall comes out. Now in a lot of trouble is Jojopyun. KC found the perfect pick with the threaded volley down. The seismic shot back on Elyoya, first blood. Now claimed in a flash over the wall. Yike got 6 bursts off the Scuttle. So important as Dragon's descent from Myrwn. But Canna's at full HP. He's flown into a man with a giant hammer, but he's confident. He sets out the Ember Strikes, doing good trading. And Shyvana gets to even somehow when it was a massive HP advantage top.
Still, mid lane, but it's this follow-up from Yike that is just perfect. Jojo has to flash with bot lane.
Arrow comes through to get out in a magical journey. Not in time, Arrow a couple more autos. He will escape, he slides across the cosmic plains to escape Caitlyn.
Endpoint for the Void Brooks.
Let's see if an arrow gets thrown up here to maybe just keep Supa and slow down some tempo. A small play, but maybe a big one. Seismic Shot connects onto Jojo, but there's no threaded volley. Who just used it. Uses the rest to clear the wave. Dragon goes down, as you said. Objective for objective, but Top's getting a bit of... So, as you said, nice map movement, nice read from MKOI to net a bit of goal.
Yeah, and I think it was just the fact that you didn't end up swapping with Busio or Caliste with that top side. Busio stuck around to help secure the Dragon, but now Jojo...
Grand Starfall, Jojo finds Yike. He flashes out looking for the stun, gets into range of Scorpion to help out, but won't be in time. Jojo's down a second time, and KC got their eggs in a row. Bully missed. The priority ult each time has been there. However, MKOI are finding themselves in top. Myrwn's going to get teleported in. They're going to try and dive. Remember, Dragon's descent. He can go unstoppable, but now that he's there, waiting and flashing away from the encore, he survives. 4 members bottom KC.
And he got cleared the wave as well. So Myrwn going to be able to back away. But look at top side. MKOI are winning out of the push.
Jojo sends in the all-in, doesn't have the ulti, but he won't need it yet. He's going to flash away. One more auto. No flash to match, not yet. Canna's coming to help out. Jojo was about 5 seconds off getting a solo kill. Myrwn's going to come back in for the wave, though. Arrow's up in 5 seconds. I don't know if this is a play. He steps up, Busio on the turret, double flash away. Myrwn gets ordered and dies. Tempered Fate probably saves the life as Caliste takes him down. Alvaro's going to fly. Jojo caught. But who's there to follow up? Maybe a Weaver's Wall from kyeahoo. Yike as well, comes from downtown in the nick of time. Good Emperor's Divide. Jojo's out as Busio looks for the chase, but the Azir, is he gone? That's the only question. The Sun Turret put on up as Yike gets movement speed, and kyeahoo with the Weaver's Wall as well, going to fly through the minion wave. Jojo looking at a 0-3 down the line, but a shifting sand slowed on down. There's the encore, he flushes into it. He's shoved back, and Jojo dead again.
Jojo dies for the place as KC can collapse. Those global ultimates we were talking about coming in clutch, but M is escalating quick. Like, there's so much movement back and forth. And while it's 4 kills to KC, you can see that MKOI keeping within touching distance, Supa having the lead, but it's kyeahoo that is the focus. A 1K gold lead over Jojo.
This one comes down, maybe found Yike. Impale he flushes away from. Alvaro and Elyoya doing great work for MKOI as Supa's going to come on in, help steal away this camp. Tempered Fate, the shields are up, and KC defending, but it's Tempered Fate to make sure that steal can happen and succeed for Elyoya.
They do manage to get the steal, but the counter punch, I believe, wants to come through from KC, but Elyoya, he's fishing for bot lane again.
His Impale's not up, but again, there's a wall there, there's slow, there's a bit of damage. Myrwn looking for the Dragon's descent, but Canna's just going to back away. First turret of the game was already taken by MKOI. They might find another. Supa runs into the arrow with a 90 caliber net. Almost dead as Caliste gets sped on up, chasing down Alvaro. A Kraken for the kill, just about. As Alvaro gets on out before the volley's up and available. Magical Journey gets him away from dodge. But MKOI stay alive while the plate is taken.
KC couldn't commit for the kill because they didn't know where Myrwn...
Been dropping these wards on repeat on this blue side KC jungle. It's a little line you can see in the bottom left of your screen now. Busio's deep. What is the Seraphine doing this deep in river as he flashes away? The Weaver's Wall probably saves the play. Yike trying to send away Elyoya as a flash away from kyeahoo. From the Emperor's Divide, seismic shove won't work on Jojo. He steps out of it for Myrwn. A Dragon's descent ready to be unleashed. Finds Caliste. He gets caught in the Tempered Fate. The flash over the wall from Alvaro. Canna takes down Supa almost in the back line. Caliste is kiting it out. Myrwn flashes into range. Sends out an Ember Strike. The top laners are trying to carry, but Canna finds a wall instead. As Myrwn tries to run away, he too will die. But KC have 3 in the dirt. MKOI only lost 2.
The dragon roared with the crowd as terror.
Their inside track is dangerous. A lot of damage here from Jojo, but they're going to pull off after this. Supa's the only one to step up by himself and take another plate on top of it. Myrwn found out in rotation. He gets arrow. Dragon descent over the wall. He steals it. The dragon steals the dragon. He lays the floor with lava, and Yike was caught napping the jungle thievery king. Myrwn just decided to commit patricide.
That separated Yike from getting it, but also sends him to his death. As KC failed to hold on to mid lane, failed to hold on to the dragon, and failed to hold on to their jungler's life.
The MKOI guys are going nuts. And the crowd loves it too. It's a huge take.
KC look a little lost.
KC have been tested in this game. It's been a really nice showing from MKOI. Myrwn's going to do it again. Tempered Fate going to be missed, but Dragon then gets the flee onto Busio. Charmed up, and Myrwn's right where he wants to be. He lays down the Ember again. It's a trade, but look, who's going to stop Myrwn? Elyoya in the midst of it versus 2 of KC, but over the wall. Myrwn trying to take down Yike. But KC, they're getting something back, but Myrwn presses E again and takes down another. He just picked up 3 kills, Dagda.
He just tore asunder Karmine Corp where they stood. KC, with a decent response though, managed to get 3 back for themselves. In the top lane though, almost coaxing KC into over-investing in the bottom half of the map.
Myrwn trying to threaten Caliste. There's the Weaver's Wall. It's going to be a play from KC. Instead, Tempered Fate dodged again. Onto Supa, they look, but he flashes away. Myrwn doesn't get to play the dragon. He got caught out as the CC from Impale. Would be good if anyone else was alive. MKOI napping here as Caliste steps up, almost kills Alvaro as well. Big mistake as KC pull the trigger and end the play.
The pick was needed for Karmine Corp and they found it. MKOI thought they had the numbers, but it's KC who come out in force. And just like that, the gold lead vanishes. Baron disappears with it. Jojo wants to look for Dragon, but doesn't know it's on a ward.
And with that ward as well, I mean, Yike, he can't fly in. That's the only thing. Baron might go down, but third dragon here for MKOI is a serious possibility. They are moving down though, as you said. MKOI getting poked out Supa at half HP as kyeahoo is a real threat with the threaded volleys, and Jojo is not. He doesn't have his flash available, so if he goes on in, it might be his last words. At least until he goes to 4 deaths. A smite available, a Q with Yike. Down it goes, Alvaro goes over, Cosmic Fighting dodged away. Finally, Dragons descend. Jojopyun from Myrwn sets up the play, but again, not enough. Caliste full HP, whittling him down. Flush from the AD carry from France. He's got a triple, he's got a quadra in his eyes, and Elyoya might be last to go.
It looked like a Game of Thrones, but it's Caliste who wants to sit on it in Madrid.
It's a pentakill! And Spain is miserable about it.
Caliste takes the wind from the sails of MKOI, takes the voices from the crowd in Madrid, and finds a pentakill here in the clutch moment of the game.
The Space Master,
So quick, so decisive, has now beaten MKOI, and now they need to try and defend against it.
Seismic shove looking for the potential after the Weaver's Wall. It's zones off. Jojo finds a Rosa, but only under 1. It's onto Caliste, but he just walks it out. Dragon's then comes in. They get a trade as Jojo survives the jump. A 2-man Impale is good as well. It's not over yet. The Molten Burst layers down deep. A volcano created by Myrwn. He's brought it back. He layers down again. I knew it. I knew it. Fusroda! Myrwn fixes the mistake from before.
The Emperor's Divine from Jojo. But it becomes that much more difficult when it's MKOI who are controlling the tempo. MKOI who are looking for picks.
Weaver's Wall looking for Myrwn, but look who lies in wait. MKOI have Elyoya, and Jojo have now found out Yike, setting up a path. Yike's not going to get stunned up. Magical Journey, MKOI will have 5 in the top side of River. Impale misses, Arrow misses, Tempered Fate does not, but laying down the unraveled earth while Myrwn's dealing with Canna. Top lane fight. Well, yeah, who dies? Double beat drop though. It's a trade. As Yike now at the front line, he flashes away. There's Alvaro getting the slow down, but no stun. Myrwn threatens again. Canna against the wall, ace in the hole. Nowhere to go, he flashes too. MKOI now have control around the top side of the river.
Myrwn played that fight so patiently.
Oh,
Never.
sheesh.
Oh wait, he's TP. Wait, that's Casey's moment.
I mean, this is the moment for Yike. He steps up into Supa, but Yike's gone too deep. 90 caliber net, and here he is again. Here he is again. Myrwn, where have you been? You beauty!
This Shyvana has been clutch. This Shyvana from Myrwn has consistently
Head with how insane his performance has been. Dragon number 3, MKOI on sole point. And we flip the script once more as Myrwn comes up in 5 seconds.
And that's going to be enough. That's all that MKOI needs. It's these small moments. Every second is counted in this game, and it's MKOI who are the timekeepers.
Hot damn. Beautiful angle, beautiful time. And Canna across the arrow shows the game's on over. Supa's going to be cleansed away, but Alvaro's caught on out. Magical journey while Yike steps on a trap. Supa has to get the hell out of there. Tepid fate, but Yike gets zoned. There's the encore. Supa about to die. A big pick. KC bringing on back, and now Caliste gets the fire into Elyoya. This game, just when you think there's a victor, it's not over.
Myrwn is pushing in the top lane, but now he has to reset. The wave in mid for KC. They're looking to crack the base. The picks have been perfect, but kyeahoo has no ultimate. And now it's KC at 3v4. Myrwn has done it before. Can he do it once more?
I mean, the problem is Jojo has ulti. Flash almost up. Myrwn, as you said, Dragon's Ascent is there. Baron's going to stave the aggression, but KC doesn't even Hex Flash, don't know what that was. If he hovers around, remember, if they commit to the play, Arrow gets flown on up. If Myrwn's not in the way, he doesn't have the Dragon's Ascent, but he still found out, yeah, who's going to zone him off. The Unravel won't do the trick, but maybe the rest of the team will. They'll isolate him. They'll take him down. The rest of MKOI are going through mid, while Yike is the only one to defend. But they can't do too much. Dragon's up in 10 seconds, and they don't have Myrwn for 55.
KC find the timing window, but there's the pick. It's onto Yike.
Yike, he's got GA though. He can buy time. He puts the shields up. Supa ran into melee range. Caliste did the same. Into GA, gets found out. Encore misses from Busio, but it's a quadruple stun. Unraveled Earth, and Impale as well. Alvaro one shot. Jojo finds a road, and now he's got space. But the spear through Alvaro finishes the job. The healing as well as surround sound from Busio will keep him topped up. kyeahoo with the wall sends it out. Elyoya's out of there, but a messy play as MKOI got overconfident.
MKOI tunneled on Caliste, and it's set up for a quadruple stun from Karmine Corp that just shut MKOI down. Able to outscale. But the way that these fights have been going, KC have just been able to find their moments, find their picks, and refuse to just fight even. But Myrwn looking for a flank. KC marking him again.
Great ward. Myrwn's tagged out. Canna's going to 1v1 him. kyeahoo gets off early. Dragon's Ascent, but he goes over the rocks. He goes over the pebbles. He flushes away. He's tagged out. Yike cuts off their flank. Now MKOI are stuck with 4 versus 5. KC for the chase down. Sun turret goes up. But a mistake from Myrwn as he tried to find the angle.
KC going to turn over towards the Baron. It's Busio's ultimate that is the engage tool. That's what KC need to turn with, and they're playing around vision. MKOI, did they step too far?
Elyoya gets tagged out, tries to drive away. KC turned back towards the Baron. No Dragon to leverage for MKOI. They have to walk near.
No Jojo to leverage. He's moved to bot side. No teleport available on the Azir. MKOI will give up the Baron and have nothing to speak of as a result.
Solo ladders are KC. Let me give a quick shout out. kyeahoo has
new lease of life in these upcoming fights. You can see across the damage chart how close these fights are, but
Yike is stepping up. He has no GA. A mistake, a cosmic binding and Impale. Weaver's wall's going to come through, but it's too late. Yike, no, still alive. Busio gets him topped up. Medic, he calls, and the medic comes. Alvaro takes a magical journey, but he's poked out again as kyeahoo saves the play.
They're running down mid, and they're trying to already position it towards the Dragon, but this leaves their base exposed. So MKOI.
Oh, Arrow connects as well. Jojo, he has to get on out with the Protobell. Tepid fate won't connect. Jojo gets out of there, but now it's Myrwn's turn to run. Caliste is running them down as the Emperor's Divide comes in, but look, Myrwn's getting shredded to pieces. Caliste will take him down mid-flight. It's a crash, and KC were the masterminds of it. Now exposed through mid, they're going to go for the push.
It's a crash and burn from MKOI. They tried to defend.
Impale, kyeahoo gets on out. Meanwhile, the Nexus turret's Canna is going to help that in the second. It's a magical journey out because Alvaro knows it's cooked. Jumping in is Elyoya, but he's versus the whole of KC. France smile as Jojo goes golden. He flushes away, but to his unveiling, Supa 2 will drop, and KC put the finishing touches on what was absolute cinema in Madrid.
That series was one of the most insane games of League of Legends I have ever witnessed. Incredible back and forth. Both teams vying for any inch that they could get. But in the end, it's KC who manage to find the picks they need to hold on.
How you break this one down, Shocks, I don't know, because that's content for days.
It is a